Memo ache na memo akwaba emfa umbra Nnawotwe dwumadie so ewo Adom TV efi hanso a etwa ne ho ewo Asempa 94.7 FM. Na ne mahye tuntum fi se yenua pani na ye ne ye adwuma ewo Adom ha. Ochiame Kwadwo Dakwa ena ya ade ye kan say ye komano ye kosie no ye fantivoises ye kosie no ba twifo no ya na mo say ye kopano krabia koso ewo oboase. In fact ene all the team ewo ho me akra no na menam kwan so am konso adwuma nti na ye de me ba ye me sign ba ya me hwe echi senia ne ma betumi akoye na mum me gina multimedia name na mama ebusuafo yako ani ye nyina fi se ochiame no ye ni papa ohu ochiame na woni ne di nkoma obehu se ampa oyobi a openipa o ye adwuma ofre o ma advice me ba ha ochiame na minim no takra de enti no me bedru ha no ye adwuma no ofre kwadwo obo ho moden aha no hihye ne sei fafa ne sei you know otumi boa me yetna nkran kama so nimu I mean when you water credit say ye bankran ya obetuka be share be share bia na wa make sure say ye tumi ye ho atoye e won nkran ha enti no ochame de no ye ni papa ya am to ya ye no krese ni papa nche wo wiase I don't know why but ya no kre because ochame de se ne na koma mu sitie no enko so nyankopon tumi ma otna ase che enso ambanesa obi bese ana ya omuka se nyame nanim ne oye ono na onim ne beto ochena a onim senti a oye ne nioma enti no yesusu kra osi bibia mu ne yemfa nase ma no tie de nase ma ne nim se waje ochiame ednatena bibi pa dache enyina so ebehia na yatumi abom asere bio na Nnawotwe we yanti Asempa fi se omampani yere ba ko a ne din empepada eye oba pani Konadu Agyeman-Rawlings gofokra etumi kase eba no NDC party na ye be found the NDC party no odi akotene pa fi said that time ye fi military aba democratic rule na say when to me any kunu engina no man party na nke bia nye bebia NDC woni. And again even the Fourth Republic when two ni kunu efo pa say yemfa nko democracy nke bia mba ntino eno mo ba kra okay 31st December women's movement development adodo omo yeye nanso Nnawotwe ye maame enho dodo no kakra okwayar sabia no wamba biom ene ye ba behwe eye kwan ye betumi afaso na yakai no ye betumi afaso akata na chi a edim puntu bebre o man Ghana fi se adwuma o the 31st December women's movement the year no eso how do we kwan be na betumi afaso na ya celebrate sa legacy na edim puntu e de abre o man Ghana. If you also are ye behwe say yaje mining licenses from 300 small scale mining companies no and no etako galam say ana then we go into politics. We say just January 31 the New Patriotic Party beko akoyi Frankatuni and the party no na no na Nnawotwe we are 63 NPP MPs Iowa Parliament ediomo support the ma Dr. Mahmoud Baumia the presidential bid say ono eno mo gidi say so di MPP anima obetumi aboa na odi nkunim die de abra party no in 2028 ye ba behwe saa de na 63 MPs ni ye no ni nsunsuanso ewo eye Baumia primary no any post primary party unity kwan na betumi afaso etumi ahihye ne ye nti enzemi nsa we na ye ba betena ho ne ye di ho komo oni ye ntena fi se ye nyina no ye de adwen kire e de ba eboa e magana so etumpon obeko Adom TV on Facebook na waja wadwen kire no mefa na makan na mom se ho nte de a menkan na my ho tenko ade a mekan to wonsam na ya my ho nte ye ba be wie ne bebie eye ahomatrom no ama na wo so atumi adwan ne na wa kire wadwen na metwa me ho na baba me ba meda mabedwafo no edi na me de a kire wo ye from Samuel Kojo Brace dodo na no efrem me Kojo Brace enti wo ka ka bia eno ano na ye kwayanim aha Adom TV nti entwen ho tem na ye mra ye ba ye beto adwumade ne so. Alright, memo akwaba enfambra Nnawotwe bio na afi menda mabedwafo no edi mfanchiro Alhaji Naziru deputy CEO for the NIA National Identification Authority original hadema the NDC Dr. Tutubuahene political marketing lecturer at the University of Education. Whenever he's a political analyst, Ebano say, in deep politics, won't come up hard. You don't go behind beyond him or without him or her. Near bedin come on and I pay. And Mia Issa Fuseni, the MPP Regional Communications Director for the Western Region. Gentlemen, good morning.
Good morning.
Biabo
Hey,
Alhaji, what do you say? Skin of glasses now.
Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah.
Hey, Alhaji, but congrats again.
Thank you so much.
You deserve this one.
Thank you.
Obra now did also there. Obiano.
Yes. Yeah. Mozemi for Okokura ne moi. Yankopon ekatre fa innama la usri yusra. Innama la usri yusra. Obono 2 times in that particular chapter. All meaning say indeed after hardship come easiness. And he repeated it to assure the good his servants. Indeed, after hardship, if ease emerges, now in the right direction, and she say, ankasa, and I. So you better not say. Now, so say na on guide because a signs we are doing.
Yeah.
Uti near Koso and your relationship with people are Emma Bibiano. Emma also some of the time you get frightened. Also obey to me you would and see best Yankopos on why at the end of the day, no mine and couldn't.
Okay. All right. Amin. Okay. Doc, good morning.
Good morning.
Akwaba to an answer.
Also, Amin Chia Alhaji ne
Issa.
Let me say, be pedi Alhaji kan no. Edu baby na ya yim hihie. Na utieti 70 bia na say entimi so ebeko yi amamini. But ni nyina ye your friend is ahofama obenya. And the determination and focus to succeed. Political position, like any other endeavor, say, why a word say you leave a legacy. Ubetro would deem a wabakosem. So when you're fast arguing in the idea, a babu. I also call it a wood with Sabin Community and anything I could do. When Sana.
Okay.
That should be your.
All right. Isa, that crowd will go.
Oh, Western region there. Well, we need to. There. Yeah, who you mum, but the aka no na aka. Enye ne nyina na success.
Okay.
If you were holding one ups and downs to them.
I say you have a cut short for dualization. Also when you.
And I said, "Boss, there, and idea, to me, dane idea, nipano to me, yeah. Ono de senka ya da nyamianse, but wash up. Obi ye no necessary go so ayehwe. Na me buy so me to the elekan about Kojo Amako dakwa oye ochiami.
Yeah.
Minim.
Wow.
Me ntimpo there we film. Timi but man boss afo nyina yakọ.
Yeah.
He was one person that I get closer to when he was working with Good News.
Okay. As auntie of Good News or case.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Into Good News no share safe. Into ofi hot man sana okwa case efa.
Okay.
Into menene ye djuma very close pa. Ansa na ofi hot mo ba Accra.
Yeah.
Into owa hakra mpo na menene go so a ye di nkomo. But we got disconnected some few months ago. Menene enkasa bio.
Oh, okay.
So me ba today we film the seriously shocking news to me. Nti me mabusanfo nyina ya akọ. Na nka menya aware ntam mpo anka dam funu area senka because na me very close to him pa. Nti ono nya good news to me.
Yeah.
Anapa.
Okay. All right. Afi nyina no so Dr. Tutuboahene can sembi say also aim is to live with Dean in the history books of Ghana. Also I can sembi say enye good news because unuya na down for chame Kwame Dakwa atofam. Nti afi de yemko na Konadu Agyeman-Rawlings for journey Dean in the history books. What tonachi. Mention if allergy. Me sure say we no if you move bay and now what him was it even yesterday? No, it was
the day before yesterday.
I think Thursday. Now what ten saying? How did you take it?
Well, you didn't share sombo ebema ahwefo any achievefo. Na mekai pepe say I got a win from one of the media guys now.
Okay.
Many omo ye juma awo ne ho. I was privileged to be the media liaison for Konadu Agyeman-Rawlings.
Oh, okay.
I was a campaign manager for the
flag bearership,
no, the vice chairmanship position I contested. And we've worked very extensively. I mean,
you know her?
Very well.
Wow.
Very well. Very. I'm one of the. Jidi said, Kofi Adams. Now we hear one of the people. He would make reference to me as well. I mean, we became very, very close somewhere along the line. And I know Emma hint said like this: what is going on? If we can check. So we checked and then. Within the shortest possible time, I think they proved it. And I can only imagine how devastated Nembano Ebeye, knowing how Onyomo relate any senior council. It is for me, me hate him go beyond the fact that me taking her as a mother figure. And there is a lot I've also learned from her. The fact to say, I have seen the closure of an era that I was privileged to participate in. And that's our era, closure. Because Rawlings out, Konadu out, Chikata out. I mean, people have not watched the trend. You understand? It's an entire era.
Captain, you mean Chikata? You mean Captain?
Captain Chikata, yeah. Kojo Chikata, you know. It's an entire era. In that category, the only surviving person I could say today is Martin Amidu. Do you understand? Uncle Martin Amidu. In that Tobi Kwachi, yes. He is also Okahon, yes. Those are the people who really were movers and shakers of the system. Oh, yeah. You could see an era coming to an end. And that is where me, maybe a boom say, hey, that is the most important question for everybody to ask. In the sense that the contribution of these people, I wouldn't say during the formation of the NDC, and indeed, even going into the 2006 election, 1996 election, campaign yakwa, and I would say without a way, especially if you go to Ashanti region, a quiet campaign. Now, even the hotel you stay, now, omo say NDC for NRG hotel. The next day they can give you an excuse. A year be a bar na waje ho 3 days na mo pesa mo to me. The next day you have to leave.
Wow.
I mean that is and it's real. If you ask ubisa and Uncle to be kwache mu ni keka, they will tell you how difficult it was to penetrate the eastern region and the Ashanti region with the NDC. I mean, yakwa. So you resort to the only avenue you have. Say, mobile classrooms, and some of the places we call classrooms around to me now. Village school classroom at that time. So the risk can cry higher since AB and Kaubeda will come. So many resort to sleeping in their cars and many other things. I mean, that is the condition in which the Omo building party, with these sacrifices. It's a walk campaign. And then, Yakwaba, you say, if you say hotel, you're the Amama, and I am man being in the Have you more classrooms? If you more if I say compound or Mubina, if you be a compound or party member, party chairman, and I be bisa, Nifi compound. Because if you are a dime back, and that is where everybody will sleep to. And that is, and Nana Konadu was included. And you say, let's not forget, say, at that time she was coming as the wife of the sitting president. But she was included in one Ubiada. Also come practical politics. That is some of the things are to me to give this party going. And there is one thing very remarkable. Oko back to the formation of political party, the 1992 constitution, na yewremu a very democratic country. As at the time, okay, PNDC, our PDCs and various groupings are now helping the PNDC government to decentralize power. So they were well structured, the PDCs in India, to ensure fairness and ensure that we will put all hands on deck and not to pick start. The PNDC then dismantled all the PDCs in almost structures in one to build the NDC and then restructure it and ensure it gets down. Anka oyobia omuye bimu because it is a running system already. And you will build a party on those things. They dismantle everything. PDC for most of them. That is when they got the opportunity to enter into fire service. Then they strengthen fire service with Vali Sachianu as the leader. So one thing that Nana Konadu did was that when there was general idea then by the government to ensure fairness, Nana Konadu stood her grounds and said, May 31st December Women Movement, and yeah, I buy a sponsor. A Miami initiative, any may executives. So if you are dismantling what Abayan has put together, you can't dismantle my 31st December Women Movement. Because I may make a contribution, which is also the truth. Now, lo and behold, the entire NDC structure, we were able to build it on the back of the structures. Now, 31st December Women Movement, awarded that. And pull most of them into our executives, into most of the time, we was a woman organizer, 31st December Women Movement in Crawford. I had to me a day party in a buy, I do some pepper, so we. So For me, the contribution is enormous. I mean, there's no way make me a political career. I remember last 2 weeks, now was seminar B with the PSC, Public Services Commission. I organized this seminar B with the former Minister of Sport, Ekuya Senator. Okay. And one of the things she was raising, and we ended with this point to say, one thing she learned from the 31st December Women Movement in terms of organization and a one to survive when she became the minister and a leader, a member of parliament, and how she could handle the people. So you could see and she was shaped by certain opinions in any account. And that is the opportunity some of us younger got. Media say it distinguishes us also from people who never got those opportunity. Nana Konedu's contribution enormous. And may have said it, open, the history of Ghana cannot conclude without mentioning Nana Konadu Agyeman-Rawlings. That is how destiny has made it. I mean, we have no option than to accept it and also look through it. Where there are challenges, we also learn from it, and where the positives, you know, in the area of education, women empowerment, what we say up to today, you know, say, not even an elderly woman, even if she's young, I feel very bad. I feel very ashamed. Is one of the things Nana Konedu instilled in me by way of discipline. And there's also the fact of sacrifices. I've indicated to you sacrifices are 1 more year coming to sleep in the classroom, cars, and to ensure that the party that we are benefiting from today strives. And there's that aspect too. There's no way you'll get closer to the Rawlingses and not have that spirit of sacrifice. In the sense that I remember there was an incident. It was a meeting. It was a very crunch meeting, and the details of which the candidate said it is going to be only in my book. Now that meeting started around 8 a.m. in the morning. And we'll finish at around 10 p.m. In the evening. And do you know, throughout this time, what we ate? Like, I remember very well. Rawlings now pay baguette bread. I mean, somewhere along the line, many or call the inside or and or say, because meeting will be on himself, it will be any day, and we can't go out. That baguette, and it can cook. And that was the food we ate throughout that meeting. There is no allowance, there is nothing. So that sense of sacrifice, we are not now, you feel, say, no, it's part of the processes to build a better future. And it will be instilled in you, and you can stand the drought, the test of time at any point in time. So for me, I'm grateful having had the opportunity to work with them and gotten closer to that family. I extend my sincere condolence to Zainato Rawlings, Amina Rawlings, Yasantua, and Kimathi, and then to the workers. A bit more, Mildred has been there all this while. I mean, she's worked with her, and some of them deceased. The likes of Kofi, who is one of her faithful bodyguard, Kofi. He's also deceased. And everybody, it's a year, and there are a lot of lessons to draw from the closure of this chapter.
We say last Thursday was indeed a sad day for Ghana, marked by the loss of a great individual. Nana Konadu Agyeman-Rawlings' contributions to Ghanaian politics are likely unmatched by any other woman in the country's history. May she rest in peace. Greetings to Honorable Mavis and Kansa Bwedu, Mavis Howard Compson, and Mr. Osu Bempa, MPP Chairman, hopeful. Oh, really? Okay. And this is coming from Teacher Constitution in Wiamwase. This is on Facebook. Isaac Akroma says, I'm watching live from Germany. Okay, so that's it. The Munkoso Anfa mo commenting go na Yebeka Mobiaso. At we say monitoring live from Akrokere. Regards to Honorable Eugene Kofi Amankwa, incoming Member of Parliament for Boise East. From Junior Tiero, Shatter, the whole Ghana, Akrokere. All right, Doc, remember I was answering about Isa. Quite Benny, listening to him and having laid out your name about Mameno, quite Benny, if I saw a celebrity and I am mourning, it would spare the development in our local communities as she set out to do with the 31st December movement.
That's it. I'm say, I'm chia. I'm about Kumasi. Adom pa Mrs. Osemensa. Mama, chia anopa mi sa wo hwe. Ami shira bebre. Ami say Nana Agyeman-Rawlings Rawlings there. You can say can answer mo ami say ade bechi. Oye enoma bebre aboa Ghana mpuntuo ane ne nkanko. Na yedim se ka tete no wo ba wo ani abebusa se wo nipa na se wo den. So o ka so wo nipa na chese hu se wo bema. Na eno entwachire no wo se obi awo oba no school crowd tia nya ya nkobi sanse o yoba ye beka se wo the office ayi jare so me kai in terms of education girl child empowerment our the buy a boy pa se wo ba university a wo tia nya ye kura se wo wura class bi a wo bon se ma do so chen mema. That kind of enlightenment our the buy no aboa me ehu say hoka Beijing.
Yeah,
Beijing conference.
It's exactly 30 years this year.
Yeah. You know, when a buy ya say what men can do,
women can do better.
Men can do better. And so we share women empowerment apart from education in the area of industrialization, rural cottage industry. Nanka ya maminum bi ewo Isrim, ane Western region, Volta region, Ashanti region, all the other regions. Ana uhia fufu pa ikum koto eto anwa so no na adokro wo mo. But we share initiatives a bit is a Gary processing or the buyer. Ne omo a ochire nkrofo CDC ye ayoa do ceramics no nasefo. I mean why are they na ose abodin. Yeah, na is very unfortunate to say enipa wu ansa na yebisa se ade ani enye emfanye nka dum ema no kote ase no na ka hye na nimonyam na nka no so ahu se BBC na ekoso kojo onim se mami na ma the name first lady ebenya a place in Ghana politics.
Sure.
Yes. Ohwemo a ode boa Rawlings through the 31st women. Edu baby na metimi aka say more than half of the women in Ghana, because of Mami initiative, they had a soft spot, for Rawlings and their friends said the PNDC and the NDC. Because whether you like it or not, wabuama amomofri omahunhihiem. Kojami, so question here very mind blowing, and I think that nka the party or no ankasa the party now Adom ebetimi asi women center bi edi ne di ato so a nka ebeboa se ate se ebia ifi afi eko enim finance say omo be expand SHS number of SHS are meaning say likely so be see new SHS for say omo de ba ko nso betimi ato no nka eno nso so ebetimi aboa at least some landmark bia you know ufa hwa obekai apart from that say ankranko ne ma na busia oman no ebetimi ato futuo bi because meaning say she actually lived her life for the ordinary woman ene nimpuntuo ne nasefo nti say omo betimi ate scholarship scheme bi no so betimi aboa ama etimi akọ school even up to the PhD level me say can so ebe ya dia ebe ye ni so yesesa manpa ene eto no abedin so ho eno nti nka ehia say yebetimi aye bibisa na yede akai maame no I think say watchro book me ye search ya mahu say one Nancy Henaku aye thesis, you know, which is very good. My kind abstract in this here, and the title of the thesis in here: Love Her or Hate Her: The Complex Legacy of First Lady Nana Konadu Agyeman-Rawlings. I'm at this say on so and Kasansu Churo book. So yeah, I made Timia encourage Alaji with the vast knowledge or one say obetimi apɛ obi a ɔno nso ɛwɔ school pon mu a ɔyɛ project work ɔyɛ thesis na ɔno nso kakra wɔ any other people de ɔmo no ɛno nso obetimi de aputi some kind of book chapter together so aho enti sɛ no so da library a ɛmi sɛ Ghana nkola ebetimi akenkan na almost who say emre bi atwam maame bi bai sa suban se no be yi nadi akwala bi nso betimi afaso asua na ono nso e de abonebra so I think say she was not really celebrated. She wasn't, and this is one of the things I was Ghana yetimi ehye so say what yase na what did you maybe say ya we should be able to celebrate you. I mean the this professor he was a nuclear scientist,
nuclear
scientist, professor, the name comes and goes, you know, solid. One or year Ghana KNUST for a long time, and then Ghana Atomic Energy, he started it, and then he also established a mathematics specialized center that was open, you know, to train mathematicians.
Center Ames.
So, and I wonder, Papa, no, we call just like that. Just like that.
Is it Professor R.P. Baffo?
No.
Okay.
The Dino is more or less like a gun name.
Okay.
Oh, Dino Banako. So he's just gone just like that. And I think that we need to have a deliberate policy as a nation. You know, the history department or University of Ghana and other universities 8 years, I think that they should equally encourage some of their students to be writing their thesis, you know, and project works on such personalities. So because book and idea and pro. So once you chronicle a book, more or less, you know, about several generations upon generations.
Is it Professor K. Alote?
Alote. Professor Alote. So, and I want to believe, say, it is not just an issue of a conversation. You know, it shouldn't end with your friends Agyeman-Rawlings, you know. But we should, from this moment, begin to think about some of these things. So, and the street be so even the maintenance of the street. And no crab panicino. So what I say? When a kai Sankara circle be. When a kai Sankara circle. And kai.
And go away.
Sankara circle, what I walk interchange. Kentucky Tawia, yes.
Kentucky Tawia.
Interchange, you know.
Oh, okay.
Just after
GBC, when you're heading towards Sushi.
Leading to Jubilee. No? Oh, okay.
So, so some of these things we need to look at it and look at it very well. While here, this street be atono, and then a landmark be atono. Any nuna sani akopepa. Niasa did in fufro, akwakusiho. But say young woman, in a sea was say, yanking kind, yenye say dear, I mean, it will forever be remembered.
Okay. All right. Yeah. But I say, Membra,
yeah,
is away.
KB, to me, I fully associate myself with all the comments that my colleagues have made. But obia me obi saba nyama amba kai efa no ho doc kade oye obia wama first lady aba enimiyam I'm say ono nkran po the first lady ne 3 times. First lady no did it 3 times. So she's the only person that occupies the seat 3 times. Now, me peda me correct one thing that Minuana zero or yeah, the 31st December movement, you know, the resources was not from her own outfit. Outfit.
How do you know?
If you remember the case of MPP versus Attorney General 31st December 1993 to 1994 case, the MPP took 31st December movement to court because NAPA get approved SCA yeba use that celebrate them 31st December. And by that time, no, the 1992 Constitution had drafted. So we felt that national resources were being put together to celebrate the 31st December. Into MPP for the court. Na court a board there. And he has over use state resources to celebrate 31st December. And because of that, you know, he put a ban on 31st December celebration. And so that case is still there. Where if you Google through, you see it. MPP versus Attorney General,
but
31st December.
I don't want to interrupt because we started this program very.
Oh no! But if you have any correction, you can come in. I don't mind.
You've just demonstrated your lack of understanding of the whole thing.
No.
Okay,
so you explain.
There is a 31st December where former President Rawlings staged a coup to remove a democratically elected government. That day is part of the celebrations of the NDC as a political party. And there is a 31st December women movement, which has nothing to do with the quarter walk once a week. The 31st December Women Movement is an NGO on itself, which used the name 31st just so the so that's the two different.
Thank you for the intervention. Thank you for the intervention. The 31st December na amaka ho asama. Amaka there, if you Google, you get the case and you read it. It was celebrated nationwide, which we are aware. And Mame honor can 31st December movement of a year offense and honor for a year. So the question I'm asking, what stops the 31st December movement from operating? It was before the demise of the late first lady, former first lady, not at 1st December, any of you. What stops it?
They had fracas.
So
I'm not exhibiting part of the 31st December.
I'm not exhibiting any ignorance. But let me move on.
Sapon Kuman, who stood for the CPP.
No, you are not explaining.
You understand as president.
Nadu, I know what I'm talking about.
They had their own fracas, but as I speak, there is still the skeleton of the 31st December Women Movement that she still handles.
Okay.
So let's distinguish the celebration of the 31st day from the 31st December Women Movement. And MPP did not take 31st December Women Movement to court.
Okay.
That is what I'm talking about.
It was a celebration.
Yes,
that's what I'm saying. That. So I ask a simple question. After
just like we celebrate June 4th.
A simple question there. What stops the 31st December movement from operating?
And he's explained.
What is it?
They had fracas. The leader, not resource.
It was fully owned by the late Agyeman-Rawlings.
No. That is why they went to court. Shariaite and Co. went to court to contest. Do you understand that the 31st December women movement is collective and not for a single individual?
To overshadow.
Do you understand? And they discussed it. I mean,
I don't want it to overshadow it was just a passing comment that
I'm a properties of the 31st December women. That is why we cannot solely only give it to Nana Konadu Agyeman, because all the properties were in the name of 31st December women movement and not in her name as Nana Konadu Agyeman-Rawlings. I remember very well. In somewhere in 2002 thereabout, when the MPP came to power, I was then working with the DVLA. Remember, I was working with the DVLA. One of the search that the MPP were doing on Nana Konadu Agyeman-Rawlings was the properties of 31st. Into Mekai, I was a schedule officer then. This say we should search all our record to find out cars and Nana Konadu are registered with the deal. And we couldn't find any. All of them were in the name of 31st. We couldn't find any.
So that stops the celebration.
That what?
That stops the celebration.
There is the celebration has nothing to do with what we are talking about now. 31st December women.
I don't want it to.
It has nothing to do with it.
I don't want it to overshadow the tribute that I wanted to offer for the later Konadu. You know, we are mourning the lady, so we don't have to discuss the negative aspect of what happened, because 31st December, there are a lot of things there we can discuss. But let's leave it at that. I know, or know Yobia, seriously, she was a courageous woman. Or the unkranche eba politics no more amambesa afonebi etumo enya access to politics. I remember time now 1992 maybe the constitution was set up and then democratic the way Ebesha say practice democracy in 1992. Now mbesiafo no more politics no more ndoso. Ubo omodin krampa the only known figures are na anyone today how Yakubu Numu Anita Edison Gladys Asma and then woman here know what central region Benyado. They were the popular people that we know until lady take it upon herself. No, Ogadam Besiafo. She encouraged people to go into politics, and most of the women. So Moshe Aside or Mubama tribute about this lady. You will see there, most of them got into politics because of the motivation that this lady has given to them. Into or no or the hormone, because even the NDC, most of the prominent people in NDC, I might say omo kasa after woman no efim no. And some are no more Canada. And so on your on any politics.
Victor
Smith.
Smith, the U.S. Ghana ambassador.
Former minister for Eastern
region.
Victor
Smith.
Yes.
Also the it was Nanakuno
that shaped him in politics.
Even the current president.
Yes.
Mahama.
You see?
Wow.
So there are so many people.
This wonderful gift.
So
there's her ability to tap talent.
She identified
talent. Say no you be no obo na kunichirdom. Ncho no so crampa but I catch us or no crampo no shape no kun in terms of practicing democracy. Because no kun no nya obi a no a civil a military person. And sana oba politicism. So the other person that
if you allow me some 1 second.
Oh, you can go ahead.
In fact, her motivation, encouragement led to the 78, 79 coup.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
And her council was actually what streamlined, Jerry and the entire AFRC, PNDC regimes, in fact, she was almost like the conduit, for the sources. In fact, say, we read the sources of Jerry. You can't take
the lady out.
The very survival of Jerry Rawlings. Because
counseling the man, moving to give him directions and all these things. And na besia no da wechira or give or more directions are who say even grandpa Rawlings regime na baby I think 2000 2000 or then the regime na baby now people were even thinking, people were suspecting that Rawlings would not give out their mandates after losing the election grandpa Onyadi Obama President Kufuor and there was some tension. And I believe strongly that the only person that maybe steps in to advise this man was the lady. Because or no I believe in democracy and or no so crass no one fa maybe military na no one she was practicing democracy as democracy is supposed to be. And that is why I care about the movement that she put together. Put the women, start training women into training women into a skill, and all sorts of things are organizing on behalf of the party, and she was doing it. The only thing that I can blame her was the time I was too bitter with the NDC party and decided to separate, go and form her own party, and that was NDP. Even though Oya the Mother no Kurampo, Nana Ankasa Nkofo, and I said Ankasa Namba, we're still with the NDC. And
yeah.
So I agree totally with Doc there. NDC should own this particular funeral. Despite the fact that lady no every NDC equity party I friend the NDP. But the formation of NDC emanated from the PNDC. From PNDC, a former NDC. And they were the architect of everything. Yeah. So if bitterness be BAC, I'm a lady if you hold more former the NDP impoa. They shouldn't see her as a different political party member, but they should see her as a member of the NDC. No one of befitting burial, and they should to them a doc. So I guess they will say should get a monumental project to be a or the Nadine Biden about to so. But or no, I doubt it because even the founder of NDC, Jerry John Rawlings, so of him how many years now?
This is 2020, right?
I think 2022 or
2020, and COVID time, so
yes,
5 years.
So, to me, even monumental project to be a back at the Rawlings in the young fan too. Rawlings has served this country for good 19 years. 19 years. Now, say nipa no call up to now, even university employer don't need battle so. I think Ghana have many more. Obi betu ma atuma agene genado, but Accra ha. Maybe I mean, Rawlings didn't that so Rawlings Park.
Rawlings Park, yeah.
Apart from Rawlings Park, we don't have any monumental project. But like I said, Rawlings Institution on it. And that's Rawlings. But we have other institutions being named after certain people that we don't even know them. Their role in terms of governance.
In fact,
You understand? Go to University of Ghana.
The patch about if I can. UDS.
Yes.
UDS.
Yes.
We say Unya Nobel Prize, no?
Yeah.
The amount that he got,
amount, yes.
and what the cost at UDS.
And
it was proposed even after say we're free, so no, say comedy indeed, so he objected to it.
Yes, I think
so
by then he was alive.
It wasn't.
By then he was alive, yes.
Inti, everyone say MPP ni etiha.
It wasn't an objection.
It wasn't an initial objection from him.
Okay.
What he as MPP person, Anthony Abbey Fakabo, a former youth organizer and a leading member of the Baumia campaign. Bisano said when he was in school then he was at UDS. When the proposal to name UDS in the name of Rawlings, he was the SRC president also. Ask the agitation.
Good.
You see what they did to block that thing. When that happened, this was, and I'm giving you a typical example. He may be listening to us right now. Nebisano, Cabo, what was their stand? Political coloration said they won't allow UDS to be named after all, even with all that he has been able to do. Fast forward, UDS was named after another politician from the MPP side. From the MPP side, Anamwa, during MPP era, when Cabo was in government. And he didn't react. So don't let us go to this issue.
No, I am.
UDS. About naming part of the UDS.
UDS is
that old man
said
no.
Tadem there no.
Tadem.
I said one part of it, right?
Yeah. No, any part of it is UDS. UDS is UDS. What's name? But when Rawlings, and I'm saying this as a matter of fact, if they have Anthony Abbey Fakabo's number, call him right and put him on air. That what was his reaction then as a student leader?
Good. And then Rawlings can say
that is what Ombeka said there on
Thank you.
No establishing. As at the time he was establishing, I think he was in power then, and it was suggested to him some funny thing, and so he didn't do it.
Because he was in power. Was a power drug.
Debbie. This is somebody who has gone to win a prize. He didn't win it in the name of Ghana. He won it
in his name,
in his own merit. So what has here? And also DC University up north. Kodum Patriot has here. And he said here, UBC University no akase odi ono ani din etoso. He had that authority to do that. So but he didn't. Say, oh yeah, Crown and Kamefans will be banned or say wasasa. That probably would have shifted the political narrative.
Exactly.
So, but he had that opportunity, didn't he?
Yeah, it looks like
was
probably it could be his nature because I'm just being told
that is the point.
When it came to the FPSOs. More approaching is on the back and don't pass on the back they should even place his name on currency on any public property. There's a
so no my member now I mean we are Nazir say Cabo the only sole person Cabo to be denied and so can say member and fight a dinner to your friends and UDS now. The whole, Cabo Unkwan to me a very strong person to change the narrative. But on nature, no, and it's a force of power,
yeah.
8 good years. In time now, if you are young crampon and a wapa, and that's Cabo no what university hold Montino or the madam. Cabo one complete school.
Yes, I get it, but if you
edge
from a year, FPSO Kadabam 1 year. Now don't put my name on any maybe that is why I ban.
Then he should not put a blame on. So I was making this. I did not politicize it. He didn't even politicize it. He said MPP now or not take on a crown because in Kayamfa they didn't do property so. But he attempt to say by Cabo resist. But since I'm like say Papa no only help you, and Papa no only help you. Say and this for no more power. Will they do it or not?
No, but his wish was I don't put my name on it. Probably.
No, but he never said after my demise nobody should name any I am told
facility or institution. vehemently refused them proposal.
When he was alive.
Yeah, no, they don't put my name. And don't ever put my name on any property. When
so they won't do it.
My wish.
So they won't do it.
Yeah.
So if that is his wish, but for me in particular, for generation to come, and other people, one or more young guys who are also growing up to know the kind of person he is. You know, I feel strongly that he should be named after an institution where you go to the University of Ghana and see.
Now you're about the wife.
Yes,
no.
But you see, all of them, the family is what we are discussing. Because Papa no any hobby, Mama no so any hobby, and both of them should be on it. I strongly believe that anybody, because although to me serve this country, Rawlings now, the reason why I'm so much interested in Rawlings is that he served this country for good 19 years. Yeah. There is no any head of state. Obia, Wabadi, Ghana, or spend up to 19 years. Yo. So his service rendered to this country must be recognized. Okay. Now, before I recognize them, the Nankasa books are enough to remember him. So let's get prominent places that we can name after the person. Even say young guy, and you know, now who is Rawlings? Say names are the two. Mensa Sabah Hall and then halls are over friends University of Ghana and say anyone. But your brother say one of the Mensa Sabah Hall. They say go and read about him. You understand? Then you get to know the type of person that you are dealing with. So that is what I'm demanding for the family. Him and then the wife should be on it.
And when you see videos of Jerry John Rawlings, His Excellency, and not
a second to chip in this. And it's in reaction to a statement made by Doc, Sir Obwani Kunu, and whatever it is. I remember one profound thing, or catcher me, Nana Kudido, say 79, Yachi Nekunu, and the process now, yet they no back. They even tried and or you're liable for execution before one to be being and then crop or bet me. 78, yeah.
79, yeah.
79, yes, that was 79. Or Kachem said that the lawyer, na war at that time, OD case, and then and it was later that she realized it was in cohesion with the state. And a lawyer advised her on Konadu Agyeman-Rawlings said the only thing I'll bet me I Rawlings is and they say. I was so called say Nikunu na dream I can. Na or yes I know obejina and also prolong case na yetimi Rawlings. Can you imagine if Nana Konadu Agyeman-Rawlings wasn't intelligent and in the love of her husband has taken this stand and Carol is been 19 years old so he can never because they be here now I dey go on here the number one say waboda Nanka wakasa assemble. So we American. Immediately she said she didn't know what occurred to her, but she felt this is wrong because me couldn't more than. So we American, and she resisted. And the lawyer and that is where the lawyer in the case separated with them. Left her to a fate. So So you see, that is how deep and determined this woman was to see her husband succeed.
All right. Yeah. That's why I share Nnawotwe Dwumadie Adom TV so OTA or radio Asempa 94.7 FM. You be try hotel near by a bar. You be boy Dr. Mahmoud Baumeni MPP in Sensama 63 MPs and your more support at Tainachi. Only international.